What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Coventry City Realistic Road to Glory Career Mode. We are at the start of a new season after we had the Cinderella season of ages. For all of you who don't know or maybe new to the series, we were able to win the Europa League last year, our first year in the competition. Coventry City's first and only European trophy. So we were able to win that. We also won the FA Community Shield. We were knocked out in round 2 of the Carabao Cup, knocked out in the replay of the FA Cup, and we finished 11th in the Premier League. What we're going to be doing today in the first episode is just taking a look at the roster, letting you all know where we want to improve. We're going to make those signings and then kind of dive into the season in episode 2. So where we kind of want to be able to improve is going to be most likely at right back, central midfield, striker, and out in the wings. So that's where we're going to be looking to make those improvements to get better and hopefully go on and finish maybe in a European place moving forward. But our goals and objectives for the season, they want us to kind of bed in some youth. As you all know, our youth academy isn't good. Nothing has really materialized from our youth academy. But we need to sign a crucial defender. They want us to reach the group stage, which we've already qualified for by winning the Europa League, so that's not an issue. They want us to make the round of 16 in the FA Cup, which we didn't do last year, and it kind of severely hurt our manager rating, but they only want us to finish mid-table, so we are going to definitely try to do that. In terms of financial goals, they want us to sell 2 players, sign 2 crucial players to replace them, which we're definitely looking at doing in terms of signing a striker, which will sell our current striker. We're looking to bring in, have a more English base, so bringing in mostly English players. So looking at our transfer list, who we've added, yes, some are at massive clubs and might be a little unrealistic, so once we get to that point, we will go ahead and put it into the spreadsheet to see if those players are going to be players we want to bring in. These are all free agents, but some of those unrealistic, like Benjamin Sesko, we might possibly bring him in, but looking at like Dom Solanke, bringing in Robinson, Gibbs White, Tammy, Fiverr, Clivert, Scott, Kirkes, but this is who we're looking at bringing in to get better. We'll see kind of what is actually realistic in terms of players we can bring in and the value of those players, because we still have to be as money conscious as we can be, just kind of knowing what our budget is and knowing that we don't have infinite resources just yet. So gonna look at getting the scouting report, but if I see some stats of those players, I might just sign them at a time. But looking at our budget, we have 72 million to spend, so it's gonna be a mix of a lot of free agents basically, just due to finances, unless we can get players on like cut rate deals who are kind of coming into the last 12 months of their contract. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send over to the 5th of the month, because we lose Yates and we lose, who else do we lose? By Šečić, in terms of the central midfield, so we're definitely going to be looking at a CDM to bring in permanently as well. Looking at Scott McTominay, Man United didn't win the league, and he's kind of coming into the last 12 months, but we'll also look at Ryan Yates, but they're roughly around the same price it's showing. So let's dive right in and improve this team. Oh, we're also going to be losing Sambi Lokonga as well. A couple of those players we'll try to go back in for in terms of a loan, but we'll see how that works out. It's going to be a lot of loans, a lot of free agents, but hopefully we're still able to improve the team. Looking at our roster, like I said, I want to improve at goalkeeper here. Move Matt Turner into a backup position. Brad Collins is on contract. Most likely letting Simon Moore and Taylor, who are already leaving, go. We need a new left back. Probably maybe a center back here, like I mentioned. Going to look to kind of see what we can do at the right back position. We definitely need central midfielders and central defensive midfielders. Probably looking at a new cam as well, but we have Chukwuemeka and McAtee on loan still. Like I said, I want to look at some players that are out wide and up top as well. So that's our team. Let's dive right in and see what we're going to do first. We're going to move over to the 5th to see any monies that we've recouped from sales that we did last year, have all the players leave on loan, and then make sure we know what kind of bare bones we're working with, and then that way we can kind of make those signings. We have a few offers, so we're not going to do this. Allen, I will look at. I think he's on the transfer list, so we'll probably let him go. It's just no money there. Sparta, Rotterdam, or Watford will accept both of those. Forsen, we want him to go on loan again because he was able to grow so well last year. And then we want Russo to go out on loan as well. So no loan to buys. Esposito is wanted by Arsenal. We're gonna make sure this is just a 1-year loan, but wanted by Arsenal. As we see, Esposito right here is wanted by Arsenal, so only worth 30 million as a 19-year-old. Let me throw this in the sheet to see if we are forced to sell. So it looks like we're able to reject the Arsenal deal, which is good to see. Just kind of hoping we don't get any other big money moves from technically bigger clubs, but we will reject that offer. If it was a loan offer, we might have thought a little bit harder about it. So we have a lot of departures. We have Daughtry, who I signed as a left back coming in, we signed him on a free, which means we don't need another left back. Kind of helps us out. The loans that expired, so gonna be an uphill climb for us to. So our first actual signing is going to be a free agent, Newman, who is a German cam, worth 20 million out of the free agent. So we're signing him. He's only 71, so he's not going to be a huge factor in kind of what we do going forward. It's just kind of some depth there. Looking at the scouting report that we got for this month, nothing crazy so far. Maybe Billy Edwards. I'll keep kind of scouting him, but that's about it. Looking at the scouting report from the Netherlands, again, nothing there to put into the youth academy. We want the best of the best, and we haven't been able to find that so far. And looking at the French scouting report, I only got 4 players. Nothing that I want to bring into the squad. Looks like Russo has agreed to that loan to Sunderland. Jamie Allen has agreed to that transfer to Watford. And who else is leaving? Tavares to Leicester. He didn't really play last year anyway. We have to upgrade our talent going into the Champions League. We can't have just bench warmers. Looks like Andrew's going to Millwall on loan for 12 months, and then Martin to Fulham, as you saw with the news tile. So an update on our budget. We have gained about 20 million or so from all of those sales that we will immediately pretty much reinvest into the team once we get more scouting reports back. And Isaac Moore goes to Rotherham for basically 2 million. We still can't play in the preseason tournaments as I had not unlocked that in the sheet yet. So we won't be getting extra monies from those. Russ Barkley is not going anywhere, even though he wildly asked for a transfer request, but not letting our main defender go as well. Still waiting on, as you can see, these scouting reports before we start that blitz of signings. Looking to put Nick Pope between the posts, bringing him back to the Premier League after he has gone to Juve. Just going to offer 3.4 million. He's the cheapest option we can get at goalkeeper, so we're definitely going to kind of make that move. We also brought in David Detro Fofana as a backup striker on loan from Chelsea. Looking at another English scouting report, we do have Lewis Bird, but nothing there in terms of potential, so going to reject everyone. And Billy Edwards did go down in potential, so going to reject him as well. Looking to agree to deal for Mason Clark to go to Ipswich if they're able to agree to terms. Just because he's 71, won't get that much playing time, and we want to make sure to maximize the most we can from our team. We are going to bring in João Paulinho. Fulham were relegated to the Championship, so we are going to bring him back to the Premier League for hopefully a lower fee. Let's see what we can. Bringing in João Paulinho for 22.6 million, definitely an upgrade and a position of need for us. So definitely going to slot right in. Most likely might be our captain as well, but we'll see going forward. We're also going to bring in Morgan Gibbs-White to play central attacker midfielder as well. We'll give you some gameplay in today's episode. We have the Super Cup. We want to go ahead and get that played. Looks like Liverpool's suspected lineup is going to be Alisson, Acuna, Nat Phillips, Joe Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold making up the back five, Stefan Bajcetic, McAllister, and Curtis Jones the midfield three with Pedro Gonçalves, Danz, and Mo Salah up top. Hopefully we can do something in Super Cup. Not really expecting to do anything in the Super Cup because we're going to be playing our backup squad, but hopefully we can get past this game and then before our first Premier League game get a few more signings through the door. This is going to be the team we're rolling out against Liverpool. New signing with Newman, but again, our rotated squad, so not really expecting much. Putting out our backup side, not expecting much from this game, so we have Matt Turner between the posts, Alfred Daughtry, Trusty, and Gutierrez in the back, with Torp, Pyeok Sung-ho, and Chukwuemeka making up our midfield three, Newman, Sakamoto, and Perea our attacking three with Thomas Asante up top. And here we go. Our first chance at a trophy this year. Can we make it happen? We were able to beat Liverpool in the league last year. Trent playing excellent defense there. Allison just booting it away. Can we win that ball? No, we cannot. But we can take it right off of Mo as he was about to break. Gutierrez. Piak Song-ho. And Dan's is in behind. They're going to call a foul, and now Trent has a free kick on the edge of the box. Very deadly for Trent. I don't know why. Oh, and Trent off of the post. Back to Joe Gomez, out for a corner. What a free kick from Trent. It has not started well for us, I will say that. McAllister able to step in. Oh my word. Chukwuemeka fouls. I thought he got all ball there, but it must have been a pass back, and he commits the foul inside the box on Pedro Goncalves. Oh. And we saved the penalty. Let's go. Sakamoto able to keep it in. Dan's able to step in and make the tackle. Torque putting pressure on Allison, who boots it away. Salah up. Back to Trent. To Bitsecic. Piak Song-ho. Chukwuemeka. Can't get it on target. Oh my god, that is atrocious. 27 minutes in, still 0-0. We've had 2 chances, I would say, but the shots that came from those chances were just no urgency to get to the cross. That's right there, just on a platter for you. And a pinged ball by Allison, but Pedro Goncalves is offsides. And that's going to do it for halftime. Not a great showing by us. Still 0-0 though, so you're saying we have a chance. Acuna, Goncalves, to Curtis Jones, who keeps the ball, Acuna, and a shot and put away by Turner. Liverpool definitely looking to tighten the screws, and no way. Oh, what? That's the shot that you give me? You are taking the mick. Come on. That is absolutely pathetic. Probably our best chance of the entire game. 75 minutes is still 0-0, so like we aren't out of it all the way. Try to just hit this into the box. Can we get a head on it? We cannot, but we're able to maintain possession. Piak Song-ho kind of beats Acuna. Allison. Where's Gutierrez going? Goncalves takes it beautifully. And we commit the foul. 15 minutes to go. It's been mostly Liverpool, not gonna lie. in terms of possession, they haven't really been able to attack too much. We just can't capitalize on these mistakes that Liverpool are making on the back line, or get close enough to do anything. Saboshale with the pop shot, nothing really doing. Trusty with the bad pass, and then Diogo Jota with the save. How are we not? Someone pick it. You've joking. You're joking. You are absolutely joking. What did I say? 86, and it happened in the 85th. Just a ball no one wanted to clear. I pressed clear like 5 times. And he goes to clear it, and it's just taken right off of him and slammed home by Diogo Jota. Great way to start the season, right? Great way to. And they just play keep away from me. And that's going to do it. That is going to do it. Liverpool are Super Cup champions. Oh, there's not even a trophy, so oh, there is. Well, that's going to do it for the first episode. In tomorrow's episode, we will sign a couple more players, jump into that first game against West Ham. Looking at the games for the month, we will be playing West Ham, actually all the league games, and simming that cup game to round out the rest of this month. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Zombie Joystick Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.